Hi friends. In today's video, I'm going to tell you something very interesting. A common question that I'm asked by a lot of students, a lot of undergraduate students, working professionals. Why do the Big Four and the other financial services organizations, the large ones especially, why do they like to hire talent with a solid professional qualification? So the moment you have a chartered accountant's tag, or you're a member of the ACCA, or you're a member of the CFA Institute, or you're a member of the CMA Institute, and the likes, right? So, what is it that is so special that the Big Four and the other large financial service organizations like about these candidates? Why are they willing to hire them in some very interesting roles, challenging roles, pay them well? What is that special? So I'm going to break the ice today, and I'm going to tell you what exactly these candidates have in themselves, that the reason that they are preferred for such kind of roles. All right. Now, if I have to talk about ACCA in particular, I'm onto the job portal of the ACCA, and as you can see with me, you can look for jobs across the world. If I particularly talk about Asia Pacific and jobs, browse jobs by location, you will see jobs in various countries in Asia, and I'll particularly go into India, where I see 1,012 jobs as of today. Now, if I just browse through these jobs, you will see some very interesting organizations. You see Ernst and Young, putting up jobs all across India with, so many different variety of roles. So you see Credit Suisse, which is again a very big organization. You see Deloitte. So these are the kind of, you see Northern Trust. These are the kind of big organizations that are hiring for various roles. And like I said, let's now, understand what are the capabilities for which these organizations hire ACCA students and members. So I'm going to talk about 7 skills that the 21st century modern day organization will hire you for, will pay you for. Okay, what are those skills? Number 1, collaboration. Yeah, your ability to engage effectively with internal and external stakeholders. Number 2, your digital skills, right? How can you use existing and emerging data technologies, capabilities, practices, and strategies, right? Number 3 is your drive, your attitude, your motivation, your determination, your ability to act with integrity. Number 4 is your ethics, right? How effectively are you using, an appropriate ethical framework, and how compliant are you with laws and regulations? Number 5, your expertise. Of course, this is your technical expertise, your subject matter understanding. Number 6 are your insights. How to think and operate at an individual level and at a team level. How accurately are you analyzing information, making very clear decisions, or organizing work and achieving timely results? And number 7 is sustainability. Your integrated thinking to create, protect, and communicate the values of your organization. So if you're going to be able to showcase these 7 capabilities over time, this is what is going to get you up the organization. And you know what? It is only these professional qualifications, right? Like the ACCA and the many other qualifications, like the CA, like the CFA, like the CPA or the CMA, or any other good solid professional body that you can talk about. It is these qualifications that give you, the skills, the knowledge, the framework, the perspective to develop these capabilities over time and perform in your organization, right? So this is what the organization hires you for, when you step into a role. Now, when you talk about the Big Four, okay, and you say that you want to work in the Big Four, well, Big Four or any large financial service organization is like an ocean. Okay, there are probably 20 different service verticals catering to so many different sectors. So it's very important to understand what are those service verticals, and what is it that catches your interest or your area of expertise that you'd like to specialize and super specialize in, right? So let's take a step back and understand what does this world of Big Four really look like? What are the various kind of service verticals? Okay, so let's dive in. So I'm on the website of EY. You can actually open the website of any Big Four that you like. And I'm going to go to the service vertical. Now, irrespective of whichever Big Four you see or any large financial service organizations, broadly the services remain the same. The nomenclatures may differ from organization to organization, but in a sense, it's really the same. So if you look at EY, you have services divided into various. So you have strategy, consulting, people and workforce, transactions and corporate finance, assurance, taxes, technology. You have managed services, etc. Right? And within each of these service verticals, you have further so many verticals. If you look at consulting, for example, right, you can see consulting for analytics, customer experience, cybersecurity, digital, risk consulting, supply chain, right, etc. If you look at taxes, for example, you have tax planning, tax function operations, tax policies and controversy, global trade, tax compliance. So, each of these verticals, have so many different subdivisions. So if you zoom out and see, it's really an ocean, right? And it's really for you to decide what's your calling, what's your strength, and build your career in, start your career at least with one of these departments that interests you, and build thereon. Okay. So now let's look at how ACCA, okay, as a career can help you get a job in any of the departments of these Big Four. Okay. So I'm going to go to a very interesting tool called the ACCA Careers Navigator. Okay, and let me get to areas of expertise. Now, as you can see with me, the ACCA qualification, the 13 papers that you study in the qualification, the ethics and professional skills module that you are made to do, the 3 years of practical experience that is required for you to gain membership, all of this prepares you for such variety of roles, whether it's advisory and consultancy, audit and assurance, digital, financial and business reporting, financial management, performance management, risk management, sustainability, taxation, etc. So, you can really take jobs in any of these fields. Why? Because really that's the kind of exposure that the qualification has given you over its 13 papers and the practical experience that it requires you to do. And let's say if I just select any one of these, let's say if I get into audit and assurance, okay, again within each of these you could have so many subfields. You could have external audit, internal audit, public sector audit. Let me just look at external audit and show you the kind of jobs that are today available on the portal. So you have a KPMG, you have a PwC putting up a job, you have a Deloitte putting up a job, and if you actually view all, you will be able to see an entire list of companies across the world giving you jobs in this particular department. Likewise, I suggest that you can spend some more time yourself on the career navigator of the ACCA and understand for yourself of the kind of jobs that each of these service verticals can really help you get into. So I hope I've answered your question now of why the Big Four hire ACCA professionals. I also recommend that you watch a video we shot recently on ACCA jobs in India and abroad. I'm putting the link below. I think it will give you a more detailed perspective of the kind of roles that you can work in once you qualify as an ACCA. So if you're somebody who wishes to start your ACCA journey with us, do reach out to us and we'll be very happy to guide you through. Thank you.